Hi everybody, I'm Bryan Mudd, a fan of South Plains politics. Well, here's your talking points for this week. Someone tell the White House that rural West Texans need help too, why they've become the forgotten folks after the big freeze. And also this week, no lunchtime presentations with that nasty COVID around. But this year's virtual State of the City focused a lot on overcoming that virus.
From the studios of KAMC Television in Lubbock, your local election headquarters. This is Talking Points with Bryan Mudd.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Also this week, the politics of it. We try to look beyond that here, but in the case of the governor's announcement this week, let's look inside just for fun. There's no doubt Greg Abbott's been very popular among fellow Republicans, but the polling has fallen off a little bit since the start of the pandemic. And at last weekend's big conservative CPAC event, no one had much interest in Mr. Abbott in their presidential straw poll. If you take a President Trump out of the equation, of course, conservatives seem to love Florida Governor Ron DeSantis and South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem for the 2024 primary, both of whom have been adamant about pushing back on recommended COVID restrictions. So maybe that helps us understand why the governor chose not to consult most of his team of medical experts before his decision to get rid of mask rules and business capacity restrictions, and why he chose to make that announcement in conservative Lubbock, where he was sure to get cheers for that news. Now, did any of that really matter in the governor's decision? Who knows? But we do know that some local businesses love Mr. Abbott's new order, and some are worried that he didn't listen to his medical professionals. Our Grace Morris takes a look.
Couldn't have gotten better news. It was like Christmas.
We have to protect our caregivers, we have to protect our patients, and we have to protect our patients' families.
Personally, I think it's a great idea to leave it up to the individual.
Following Tuesday's announcement from the governor, many are left with mixed feelings.
My initial reaction was excited, but as I kind of read things online, I think it was about 50-50. In other people's reactions, a lot of people were excited about it, and a lot of people thought it was a bad idea.
Starting next Wednesday, face masks will no longer be required to be worn, and all businesses, including bars and restaurants, will be allowed to reopen at 100%. Local restaurant Caprock Cafe says they struggled under capacity restrictions and that they were thrilled by the news.
Can't make any money at 50%. At 50%, all we're really doing is keeping our staff employed, which is key because we want to take care of our people. 75% was a little better. 100% is what we need to make money.
But at Covenant Hospital, they are not planning to lift their restrictions anytime soon.
For the foreseeable future, we are going to still require masking at Covenant. We are going to still have a very strict visitation policy because we can't just throw the doors open and pretend that COVID-19 never happened.
And while neither Hollyhock nor Caprock will require customers to wear masks, most of their employees will.
Something to be really serious about, and I want to make sure that our customers know that we're doing everything we can on our part to keep them safe.
But even with these lessened restrictions coming, COVID-19 is still very much alive.
It's not yet gone. We're celebrating the fact that the numbers are down, but the numbers are not zero.
Grace Morris reporting. In the end, it's encouraging that folks were listening beyond the governor's main headlines, because the fine print in this says that business owners can make their own decisions, and people can make their own decisions about their health and the care of the people around them, politics or not.
Removing state mandates does not end personal responsibility or the importance of caring for your family members and caring for your friends and caring for others in your community. Personal vigilance to follow the safe standards is still needed to contain COVID. It's just that now state mandates are no longer needed. To stay safe, Texans should continue following medical advice on preventing COVID just as they do on other medical issues. That is exactly how Texans were able to deal with infectious diseases in the past, like H1N1. They followed safe practices and they got medical treatment when it was needed. For a year now, Texans have wrestled with COVID, and they have learned best how to conduct their own lives. For example, if businesses want to limit capacity or implement additional safety protocols, they have the right to do so. It is their business, and they get to choose to operate their business the way they want to. At this time, however, people and businesses don't need the state telling them how to operate. Now listen, I know that some local officials are concerned that opening the state 100% could lead to a worsening of COVID in their communities. And my executive order addresses that concern. If COVID hospitalizations in any of the 22 hospital regions in Texas rise above 15% of the hospital bed capacity in that region for 7 straight days, then a county judge in that region may use COVID mitigation strategies in their county. However, under no circumstance can a county judge put anybody in jail for not following COVID orders, and no penalties can imposed for failing to wear a face mask. Also, if restrictions are imposed at the county level, all entities must be allowed to operate at least a 50% capacity. More importantly, though, we believe that there will not be the threshold met at hospitalizations for county judges to even consider implementing those strategies, because Texas will continue working collaboratively with all counties to speed the vaccination process. So putting this all together, Texas is doing more than ever to save lives and to reduce the spread of COVID. We must now do more to restore livelihoods and normalcy in the lives of Texans. We will continue to grieve for all who have suffered through this pandemic, and we will always mourn the loss of all lives. We are relieved that Texas now has better tools and more knowledge than ever before to help our fellow Texans combat COVID.